yet? Okay.
I don't know a lot between both of them, so.
Alright, so, let's get this video.
If I have to go on my guess, I would put, I guess, Batman.
Alright, yeah, makes sense. Alright, so let's get this video started then in 3, 2, 1, go.
The future.
Oh, nice. I love this movie.
It has robots, flying cars, and of course, superheroes.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
the future still has those, but they're even cooler because of all the sweet gadgets.
Like Terry McGinnis,
All
the
right.
Batman Beyond.
And Miguel O'Hara, the Spider-Man from 2099. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And
Shattered
it's our
Dimensions,
job to
that's a
analyze
great
their
game.
Weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Alright.
Terry McGinnis was your average futuristic high school student.
He went to future raves, complained about future problems, had a future girlfriend. Yeah, you know, the usual.
Until one fateful day when Terry got into a fight with a group of jokers.
What's he got against comedians?
No,
Freaking Will Ferrell.
You know, like the Joker.
Ah, but with a Z, because it's the future.
Well, naturally. After possibly the most
Nice.
dangerous motorcycle chase ever put on television,
Yeah, that's cool, he's got a helmet.
Terry found himself inside an isolated mansion owned by an elderly
Bruce
billionaire
Wayne.
named Bruce Wayne. Here, he stumbled upon the most important revelation in his life.
Bruce Wayne is Batman! Oh, what a surprise! Well, more like he
All the
was
suits.
Batman. He'd retired from crime fighting years ago, because, you know, age is a bitch.
Wait a minute, after decades of secrecy, a punk teenager just happens to stumble into the Batcave? For crying out loud, if he'd found my secret lair, he'd have been vaporized on the spot.
Yeah. Anyway, Terry's roller coaster of a day still wasn't over. Turns out his dad got murdered.
Well, shit. Haha.
Bummer. So he did what any emotionally charged teen who wants to avenge their dad would do. He stole the bat suit.
But not the old cape and cowl of yesteryear. This was the latest and most advanced bat
Oh,
suit.
man.
Terry McGinnis didn't just become the all-new Batman. He was Batman Beyond.
You ever wonder what would happen if Batman got a hold of an Iron Man suit? It's basically that.
Yeah, that's generally what it is.
Freaking rad.
The Batsuit's nanotechnology greatly enhances his strength and provides several thin yet strong layers of ballistic and environmental protection.
And he can fly. He can soar faster than a speeding future car, and he's really nimble in the air. Plus, he can always give his punches and kicks a literal rocket boost.
The suit sports over 24 other gadgets for combat and espionage. He has a wrist-mounted grappling hook that can extend over 50 feet.
Yeah,
There's
so
a
more
cloaking
gadgets.
device,
A
lock
cloaking
hook,
device.
Finger microphones, climbing claws, an underwater breather, thermal and binocular vision, extendable spikes on his arms,
Oh my
flashbang
God.
grenades, triple-weighted bolas, a buzzsaw, and even retractable tweezers.
Splinters are no laughing matter. And don't forget
That's
all
crazy.
those sweet, sweet batarangs. These new age ninja stars are even sharper and more compact than before.
Wow.
And they come in a variety of delightful flavors, like explosive, ensnaring, and electrifying. Terry's got a solid throwing arm and can even disarm multiple opponents with a single shot. But if he's feeling a bit lazy, he can always just use his arm launchers to fire batarang discs.
Also, when anyone gets in too close, the whole suit can act like a man-sized taser. The electric
Oh.
shock is strong enough to stun people spliced with animal DNA and short out heavy machinery.
But the tools don't make the man, Batman. Terry's a master martial artist with plenty of training from legends like former Robin Dick Grayson, totally real ninja Kairi Tanaga, and the former Dark Knight himself. Once he got over the kid stealing his suit, of course.
Bruce Wayne doesn't just serve as Terry's mentor, he's also a constant source of advice and information on the go through his direct link to the Batsuit from the Batcave.
Good thing, too, since Terry's not exactly the world's greatest detective. At least not compared to the old man.
Bruce is extremely intelligent and an expert analyst. Plus, the Batcave has some
Why do we need to
very
know about
advanced
Bruce Wayne?
technology.
We know about
Doesn't
Bruce Wayne.
belong
The
in
goddamn Batman. Yeah, come on.
It's also
Everybody knows
its
about
own
Bruce Wayne.
hydroelectric power supply
Jesus.
and
I need to know more about Terry.
Still, I don't care.
I haven't
who
seen this
Bruce
show in
used to be.
years.
Having an old guy barking orders in your ear sounds annoying. Like your dad's always looking over your shoulder. At least I imagine, because I didn't have one.
Well, Terry is Bruce Wayne's secret son.
Oh.
What?
Oh shit, he
In
is?
an effort to ensure there would always be a Batman, Government boogie woman Amanda Waller had secretly overwritten
Amanda
McGinnis's
Waller. That's the woman who composed the Suicide Squad. Remember Suicide Squad? That's her. Wow.
All the fun, but you could get
That's
out of any
cool.
child support case. And bonus, I guess Terry's father technically wasn't murdered. Good for him.
Huh.
Also, he's got all the benefits from Bruce's kick-ass genes.
Even before going through combat training, Terry was a skilled fighter, strong enough to send opponents flying with a single punch.
Faster than a
Suit
Mach
is strong enough to
19
lift
missile.
Large I-beams and this giant boulder.
Yo, he defeated Superman too. See that shit? Nice.
What's so special about a penny?
Just look at it.
Holy colossal currency, Batman!
The penny's diameter is easily 20 feet wide and is frequently dated from the 1940s. This means
Wow.
the penny is likely composed of bronze and weighs around 166 tons.
That's more than enough to crush all the bones in your foot. But not Terry. He was up and at 'em like nothing happened.
Wow.
I mean, this guy's tough enough to take a missile to the face and then fall hundreds of stories. And all he got out of it was a couple broken ribs. What's a penny as heavy as 33 monster trucks gonna do?
He's quick enough to dodge gunfire, skilled enough to defeat lizard people and the Justice Lords. In a newer suit, he
Justice
could fire
Lords.
concussive pulse blasts and even outraced an intercontinental missile, which can reach speeds of up to 15,000 miles per hour.
Oh my
That's
God.
over 19 times the speed of sound.
He's still no Bruce Wayne, though. He's kind of a punk and doesn't have the amazing smarts or expertise of Batman Classic.
You don't quite have his magnificent brain, for instance. You do have his heart, though.
Maybe not, but he has accomplished feats equal to his predecessor, like fighting
I'm
Superman
gonna say, he's
and
used
ending
kryptonite.
the Joker threat once and for all. Clearly, Terry McGinnis has more than earned the title of Batman.
You're pretty strong for some clown who thinks he's Batman.
I am Batman.
Nice. Yeah, I definitely have my phone on
here's
Batman
an
right now.
unfortunate spoiler. The year 2099 kinda sucks.
Plagued by
Aw.
a massive civil war between humans and mutants, the world fell into a dystopian ruin of violence and anarchy. The heroic age had come to an end.
But some people still wanted a sequel.
Enter Miguel O'Hara, a child prodigy turned super genius with a penchant for genetic tinkering.
Miguel's skills landed him a job at one of the biggest companies in the world, Alchemax, where he got to work trying to rebuild one of the greatest heroes of all time, Spider-Man.
Oh.
Specifically, he attempted to replicate the DNA of Peter Parker, the original Spider-Man. But like most of the 21st century superheroes, not much remained of Parker outside of stories and legend. Miguel had to build his experiment from scratch, starting with a single, simple spider.
Unfortunately, Alchemax didn't have the greatest job security. After a lot of bad blood and some spilled blood, Miguel wound up accidentally getting a dose of his own creepy crawly project.
Transforming him into the Spider-Man of 2099.
Oh.
But
Nice.
future Spider-Man isn't quite the same as your grandpappy's Spidey.
Oh, look, there's Stanley.
With the superhuman strength, speed, durability, and improved healing, Miguel's powers are entirely different. Unlike Parker, he can't actually stick to any surface. He can
Oh.
still wall crawl, though, using retractable talons on his fingers and
Oh,
toes,
Jesus.
which also make for fairly deadly
Wow, so
weapons.
he's really not much human anymore.
Fangs like a vampire.
Yeah, he's not really
If he
human.
bites you, he can inject a venom that can paralyze your whole body almost instantly.
He also had rapid
He
healing.
may not have Petey's trusty spider sense, but his sense of sight, smell, and hearing are superfied.
Oh, okay.
He can hear noises from miles away, see in the dark, and make out far-off and fast-moving objects with ease.
In
Huh.
fact, his senses are so acute, he wears tinted glasses to keep daylight from hurting his eyes.
And like any Spider-Man, he can shoot webs from his hands.
Except his webs are
Miguel
real.
doesn't need compact web shooters.
Yeah,
like
his
Peter
aren't
Parker's.
shooters. His are
He
legit
actually
webs.
has organic spinnerets in his arms, which create and release thick, durable strings of webbing. Because they're natural, these strings are chemically identical to spider silk, with a tensile strength similar to steel.
Whoa.
Okay, the original Spider-Man always kind of grossed me out, but this guy's powers are...
Oh, shit, I remember that.
I
That
think
was when he
Miguel would
mutated.
agree with you.
Well, yeah, one day he's just your average dweeb doing sciencey stuff like you, and the next he's got big lumps in his arms which shoot sticky stuff? Who wouldn't be weirded out?
Miguel saw his newfound power as a curse, a blight which turned him into an inhuman freak of nature.
But that didn't stop him from fighting crime, complete with his own Spidey suit.
His original costume was made from unstable molecules, allowing the use of his talons without tearing the fabric. He also
Huh.
wears a web-like cape made of light bite, which lets him glide through the air.
Oh, light bright! I remember that.
Oh my god, I still fucking have one of those!
Find a way to
Up in my closet, I got one.
Light bite.
Oh, I love
Whatever.
those.
The suit looks pretty cool, so I hate to spoil the mood, but it's actually just a run-of-the-mill costume from the Day of the Dead festival. No, really.
Though after meeting the present-day Peter Parker, Miguel received a much-needed upgrade. His new suit contained synthesized unstable molecule fabric mixed with Kevlar, greatly improving his defense.
This suit can survive a shot from a howitzer artillery cannon. A common M777 military howitzer fires 92-pound shells at 2,200 feet per second.
Oh.
That hits with over 100 tons of force.
Miguel's even taken a hit from the Thing, a hit which shattered a tempered glass window and sent Miguel flying over 24 feet.
And the new suit has explosives, hologram projectors, infrared scanning, and it's even got wings and rocket boosters on the feet. Wait, that sounds familiar.
Miguel may be a genius, but he's at his best when he's working with his holographic assistant, Lila, or the Y-rate lifeform approximation.
She's basically like the future Alexa with a bunch of extra features. She keeps track of Miguel's life signs and surroundings. With Lila's scanners and his super senses, anyone would have a hard time trying to sneak up on future Spidey.
While Lila was originally built as a home appliance, she can be stored on Miguel's portable communicator. She can act as an onboard lie detector and do advanced calculations to the 20th decimal in a millisecond, which is flippin' amazing.
Fun fact, Lila's appearance was based on Marilyn Monroe.
Huh. That's
Not
clever.
that anybody in 2099 seems to know who Marilyn Monroe was. Okay, seriously, how did they lose so much information in less than 100 years? Remember, kids, always back up your files. It'll prevent you.
Jesus
Well,
Christ.
lucky for them, Miguel got over his emo phase and started setting the future back on track. And he had the skills to do it.
He's quick enough to dodge gunfire, tough enough to take a shotgun blast to the chest, resilient enough to tank electric shocks, and strong enough to rip a 20-ton turret off a tank.
More than that, he helped another Spider-Man keep this giant building piece in place. What even is that?
Likely some sort of antenna, but it also resembles the mooring mast atop the Empire State Building.
Back when everybody thought Zeppelins were the hot new thing. Because who doesn't like riding a giant flammable balloon full of explosive gas? Sign me up.
Assuming it's composed of steel and roughly estimating its size compared to the Spider-Man on the roof, then comparing the Empire State Building's mooring mast, this should weigh, at most, 200 tons.
So basically, Miguel's a badass, and he proved it in the most epic.
Oh, he's lifting Mjolnir.
In the world with Captain America.
Wow.
Miguel inherited the most legendary weapon of them all.
He's defeated both the original Venom and the 2099 Venom.
Grant him its warrior powers. Miguel didn't use it as a weapon, but
What?
as
Oh, one was a fake held by a wannabe Thor, but
symbol of
one of them
silent
was the
weight
real
he
deal.
alone
Okay.
could carry. With his dominance asserted, Miguel created the utopian future a person could only dream of.
And you thought Peter Parker was cool. This Spider-Man is at the top.
This game was really good.
O'Hara, Spider-Man of the year 2099.
That's me, ready to save the universe and looking good while doing it.
Loved Shattered Dimensions. It was a great game.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate.
Alrighty.
But first, the
So here's
future
what
is now in the
Here's what I'm thinking here. I think they both have really equal footing in terms of like their gadgetry, flying, and like, you know, of all the shit that they can take, their feats. But however, I think that Spider-Man 2099 has more strength, and his senses probably outdo Batman Beyond's gadgets. Plus, there was that feat where he managed to pull over the thing with Spider-Man that was freaking 200 tons, while Batman Beyond only managed to lift the penny that was, I think, 166 tons.
Yeah.
So, as much as I love Batman, I like him to win, but I feel like this is gonna go towards Spider-Man. What do you think?
Hey, I was gonna go that way, but I feel like Batman Beyond has so much more tools that he can use, and he's also faster.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough choice.
I think there might be stronger. I don't know which one's stronger. I forget, but
I'm gonna have to place my.
He's like Bruce Wayne, one of the best fighters.
Right, they also have their own people to help them.
It's an assistant, so it's like
Right.
compared to a computer.
All right, I'm gonna go with Spider-Man then. What's your vote?
I'm gonna go with Batman.
Alrighty, here we go then.
These are two of my favorite best superheroes.
Yeah, well,
Keep an eye out.
yeah. See, he does get Bruce, and Spider-Man gets Layla.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Hey, Bozo! I was brooding there.
Who the shock are you?
Huh. All right, here we go. Oh, nice turnaround. Oh. Oh.
Right back at you, fatty.
Oh yeah, come on. He's done that shit with Green Goblin dozens of times.
Hey, Lila, get me a reading of this vampire guy, yeah?
Of course, Miguel. I can't identify his tech or fighting style, but I can try hacking his suit.
Oh.
He's too comfortable in the air. Try a different approach. Get to ground level.
I can't move.
Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. I'm like, you should break that. Oh. Ooh. Oh, man. Oh. Okay.
Damn, that hurt.
Something's trying to hack your suit. Our new friend, no doubt.
The hack going.
That's really cool.
Fast.
Get in close and finish this quick.
No problem. Can my fangs pierce his suit?
I think so.
Then I'll finish this myself.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, crap. His chest. Oh, no.
I guess that's one way to do it.
Oh, man.
I'll never get tired of seeing people blow up.
Oh.
They were such a blast.
Thanks to Bruce's counsel, Terry uses
I thought his suit could have taken that.
sensitive eyesight and his electric shock that can short out large machines.
Oh, right.
Yeah, unlike Bruce, the poor girl wasn't really built for combat. And while her hacking skills were top-notch, the isolated Batcave had the defenses to hold her off.
Even still, Terry's stats edged out Miguel's in more ways than one.
When it came to maneuverability and durability, they were mostly even.
Yeah.
Both could dodge bullets and weave through the air. That's
what I
Both
thought.
could survive heavy ballistic hits. But unlike Terry, Miguel's never outraced anything faster than a Mach 19 ballistic missile.
Oh.
Physical strength, Terry had him beat too. Recall that boulder that he lifted underwater. This took place in Superman.
They didn't mention a boulder. They mentioned a
So the
penny.
boulder was likely composed of sedimentary dark limestone, the most common rock type around that location. So we compared Terry's height to the boulder, applied the density for limestone, and subtracted the weight reduced by underwater
come
buoyancy to find the boulder's weight to be 192 tons.
And he tossed it aside like it was nothing. Terry's peak.
Yeah, they
strength
could have
was
mentioned this
estimated to be more than
beforehand,
200
because they
tons.
definitely didn't.
Assuming Miguel applied his fair share when holding up that antenna, his best strength feat we know of is at max 100 tons.
Ah.
He's a Spider-Man. Spider-Man can lift more than that, right?
Not usually. Technically, Miguel's
25
powers are
tons,
so
huh?
different from Peter's that we shouldn't really scale him to other Spider-Men. But for the benefit of the doubt, let's do it anyway.
We'll check out two of Spider-Man's most impressive strength feats. The first is the time he braced a private jet while it was landing. Look at him. He's literally the landing gear.
According to Spider-Man himself, the plane's total weight was at most 115,000 pounds. Adding the thrust from a Whittle W1 engine, which this small jet is most likely to have an engine comparable to, this feat comes out to 58 tons.
Not even close to Terry's 200. Then there was this one time where Spidey had to push way past his limits to lift what he offhandedly compared
It's unlikely
to as
Peter
a
can replicate this level of
locomotive.
strength
Since he could
normally
measure
without
the
proper
plane, It's
motivation.
likely he's accurate here, but given the time period, that's still only 130 tons at most.
It's clear Terry had a pretty sizable physical advantage. And just because Terry's mind wasn't as fine-tuned as the original Batman's didn't mean he's dumb.
Even more, Miguel never trained like Terry did. Hell, he never really had much formal training at all. But Terry was trained by ninjas, stealth artists, and other crime fighters.
Hey, I'm glad he won. I like Batman better than Spider-Man anyway,
Miguel
so.
didn't have a spider sense. Terry just
Well, no,
had to wait
I like
until
Spider-Man
the
more than
untrained
Batman.
Oh, no. Oh, see, I like Batman
In
more.
short, while Miguel
It was a good fight.
Oh, yeah, it was an awesome fight.
Yeah, it was a very good fight.
Counseling,
Oh, that-
equipment, and
that
training.
KO
I mean,
was bad.
yeah, I was gonna say, I was really unsure who was gonna win it, so I didn't feel too disappointed.
Winner is Batman
So that
Beyond.
was a very good one.
Yeah.
Alright.
Stick around, we're about to announce
Alright,
the
who we got? Who's it gonna be?
Commentary on this episode. Click that little box over there and start a first match.
Alright, be somebody awesome!
Grab one of these shirts too.
On the season finale of Death Battle Season 4, Sephiroth! Sephiroth versus Virgil! Oh! Oh my god! That is going to be so cool! You got Virgil from Devil May Cry versus Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII. Oh, that's gonna be a good fight. I personally, that's gonna be close. Cause I would normally instantly say Virgil, but Sephiroth is stupid skilled. Oh man, that's gonna require some thinking. I cannot wait for that fight. That's gonna be amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment of those such a plan in the future. And I will see you guys next time. Laters!
Later.